Well, hello, Life Path 8, and welcome to your readings at the round table for your monthly numerology. I'm Jennifer. Yasmin's over here. You can kind of get a peek at Mouse. I know, gang's all here, right? All right, Life Path 8. April 2023. Here we are. We're just chugging right along. Of course, currently I'm still in March. It's actually St. Patrick's Day. This is my token green. It's also my token sweater because I'm freezing. It's cold. All right, Life Path 8. Sorry, I digress. But April 2023, much different than March. And for many, many reasons. Obviously, it's a different month. I mean, obviously, we've got different things going on. But astrologically speaking, March was a game changer month, right? March was a big deal. A lot of big shifts happening in March, like a lot of stuff going on. So March was a game changer month. And for you, that was perfect because it was a 9-month. Transitions, cycles ending, lots of stuff happening that you were in alignment with. Guess what, 8? This month is the same. April 2023 is a new beginning month for you. Sorry. April 2023 is a 1 month for you, and it's perfect because we enter April, every year, of course, with the sun in Aries. The sun is exalted in Aries. It is the perfect time for spring and rebirth, and I love, love, love it because the sun is excited to be in Aries. It loves it. And really, putting forth all this wonderful energy and growing flowers, whatever. So a lot of great stuff is happening, and it's really awesome. In April, we have a few holidays. So we have our religious holidays like Passover and Easter, and then we have Earth Day, really awesome. Everybody should be celebrating that as well. On the 3rd of April, we have Mercury moving into Taurus, which is fine because Mercury just doesn't like being in Pisces, but Mercury is good in Taurus. Okay. Then on the 6th, we have a full moon in Libra. On the 11th, we have Venus moving out of Taurus, a place that rules, and moving into Gemini. Also good. Venus just doesn't like being in Virgo. So Venus is a little okay in Gemini, but Venus just doesn't like being in Virgo. So it's okay. On the 20th, here's our busy day of the month. So on the 20th, we have a new moon in Aries just after midnight. It is our second new moon in Aries for the 28-day period. So we had a new moon in Aries, or we're going to have a new moon in Aries on the 21st. Sorry, I'm not quite there yet. New moon in Aries on March 21st, and we have another new moon in Aries on the 20th of April. Yay. And we also have a solar eclipse in the last degree of Aries, also on the 20th of April. Then we have the sun moving into Taurus. The sun moves into Taurus at 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Calculate that to wherever you're at. And that's kind of throwing everything, it's just feeling a little weird. It's feeling a little bit busy in the wee hours of the morning on the 20th. You know what I'm saying? All this is happening before some of us even wake up, or maybe before some of us go to bed, depending on your time zone. I'm so hilarious, really. The big bonus here that we have for April is that Mercury is going retrograde on the 21st. And remember to keep in mind that there's a shadow period for retrograde with Mercury. There's a 10 to 14 day period before Mercury goes retrograde that we're in the shadow. And after he goes direct, there's a 10 to 14 day period of a shadow period. Mercury goes retrograde more than any other planet. He goes retrograde about 3 times a year. And the thing is, everybody seems to think that he's the boogeyman, or he's just the bad guy. okay, he can mess up like communication and electronics and all of that wonderful stuff for, a few weeks, whatever. But really, it's also a time for us to reassess. It's the time for us to reevaluate, reassess, and look back at things. And you can't stop your life when Mercury goes retrograde, so you have to continue. So if you need to buy a car, if you need to close on a house, if you need to sign a contract, we all get it. Just double check it. Just double check and see, make sure everything is the way it's supposed to be. Yes, double check. Triple, quadruple check. It's okay. Mercury's in retrograde. Do that. So like I said, for you, Life Path 8, it's a 1 month in April. And I love, love, love this because here we are in spring. And it is a time of rebirth. It is a time of new beginnings. It's a time of independence and inspirational ideas. This is a wonderful, wonderful time for you. Taking leadership, being resourceful, getting creative. Yeah. This is a time of you discovering some new confidence in yourself. This is a wonderful time of checking out some of the things that you've shelved. The projects, the ideas, the dreams, whatever it is that you've shelved, and you're just like, I'm going to revisit that. I'm going to put some new energy into it, polish it up, and see if it's ready to go. It may or may not be. You just never know until you try. This is the time for you to take that first step to move forward. Because in a 9 period, you're taking your courage and you're getting ready to make that first step. And in a 1 period, you're actually making the first step. You're actually taking the action to do it. This is the time when you can see a lot of potential in things. You can see potential in people. You can see potential in situations. It's not a bad thing, but just be, look into things, especially with Mercury in retrograde. Really look closely into things. You can see potential, but is it going to be fulfilling? Is it going to go through? This is definitely a time to be courageous and show off your individuality. I know, it's wonderful. This is truly an inspirational time, and this is a great time for you to put your creative ideas into action. I mean, with you understand that there's an infinite supply. You're all about abundance. You understand there's never an ending to money and power and inspiration. We have to work to get there, but there's never an ending of it. I love that you see the best in others, and for you as a Life Path 8, you see the best in others, and then when you're in a 1 month, you can see the potential of things. So that's something for you to really be wary of this month, especially with Mercury in retrograde. The shadow effects of a 1 is isolation, insecurity, doubt, and frustration with the insecurity and maybe doubt, which could cause you to seem like you're being aggressive when you're not. And the shadow effects of an 8, as you well know probably, is being attachment to the material things. Feeling responsible for other people's choices, trying to fix other people. This is where we want to make sure we're drawing a line in the sand. Make sure that you are leading with compassion. That's okay. Lead with compassion, set an example, and push through your insecurities and doubts, but make sure that you're developing your self-confidence and not developing someone else's, and, not working on yourself. Do you see what I'm saying? Don't sacrifice your self-confidence for somebody else's. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. I'm really excited about April. I think I'm excited about the sun moving into Aries because it does give us such a boost. It does give us such a wonderful, energetic, just charge. So it's a very exciting time. All right. So I am pulling from 3 cards today because of Mercury retrograde. You know, sometimes I bring a guest deck onto this show. I did last month, and this month I am pulling from Moonology as the guest deck. Love that. But I'm still pulling from the Goddess Guidance cards and the Crystal cards, so, you know, I'm keeping in the ones that you guys seem to like. All right, so let's see what we got here. I just love this second new moon that we have coming in Aries, because again, I feel like it's just a pop of ideas. And ooh, Kuan Yin, compassion, awesome. I feel like it's just a definite, it's like pop of ideas, like an additional little boost of ideas, let's say. Ooh, azurite. Expanded awareness, which is really actually perfect because this is a 7-year. Oh my gosh, new moon. A new start is coming. That is just perfect for you, Life Path 8, because there is this fresh start coming for you this month. Okay, let's start with the Goddess Guidance cards because I don't have to get out a book. Kuan Yin, compassion. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on love and light that is within everyone. That's freaking awesome. All right, azurite. I think I just passed it. Yep. Okay. This is lovely. Very blue, purpley stone. All right, azurite comes into your world today to assist you to see beyond the illusion. This medicine invites you to expand your awareness, allowing you to see things in a different light. When you can expand your awareness, the perception around old beliefs and patterns and deep, profound healing is possible on many levels. This crystal is inviting you to revisit an old pain with the intention of seeing it with expanded perception, with an expanded perspective. And that's interesting because that's what we're supposed to do during Mercury retrograde. We're not supposed to just bitch about the, communication breakdown. It is time to release the old perception and open to expanded awareness as you bring about freedom and a deep healing in your life. When you can open and expand through your awareness, abundance of opportunity is created and miracles occur. Connects to and enhance your intuition, creating trust to follow your own guidance. That's awesome. Expands awareness and allows you to see things from a different perspective, allowing transformation and healing to occur. Dissolves old belief systems, concepts, and misconceptions. Opens you to vision and insight into your life and others. Well, that's just freaking awesome. Okay, and then we have the new moon. Let's see. Super moon, mutable moon, cardinal moon. void of course, waning, waxing, full moon, new moon eclipse. Okay, so it's in the front. New moon. Okay, new moon, a new start is coming. There is a yes coming your way. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. It's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you're asking about is blessed and you are on target to achieve your goals. The message from the universe is that you're starting all over again in some way. Be that on a new or a better course. I like that. Sorry. It just confused me for a second. Or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. If you've been feeling stagnant, this card reminds you that life goes in cycles and you're moving into a new cycle now. This is the time to wipe the slate clean. If the situation you ask about has become toxic, either that will clear up now or something totally new and fresh is on its way. And the attune to the moon is I'll see it when I believe it. And that is true. When you believe it, you will actually see something come into fruition. You know that. You are the life path of abundance. Thank you so much for joining me today, Life Path 8. I so appreciate your support on my channel. Make sure you check out your weekly zodiac readings as well. And, any of my other shows that might show up from time to time. When I'm finished unpacking and I can actually finish editing. Yeah. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful April. And until we see each other again, get out there and make your magic. Bye.